Welcome to the World of Warships with Captain Yamo. I am your host, Captain Yamo, and this is the Tier 6 Japanese carrier, the Ryujo. And I can almost hear it being said, if you dislike carriers so much, or the carrier gameplay at least, I don't dislike the carriers, why are you playing one? And I have a good reason for it, I believe. I play carriers because it's important to know what your ships are capable of. Number one, I think that having an understanding of what it takes to hit a target with a carrier strike, with a strike group or whatever, is pretty important if you want to avoid those targets or make yourself at least harder to hit. And I'm not very good with it. And even worse is the commentary that I tended to put together when I try and do this kind of a thing. It's not the best. One of the other reasons, one of the reasons I don't like to play carriers is with the flip of the coin, I came up with the Japanese carrier line as opposed to the American carrier line. And as you can see, this fighter right here and that fighter right there, they have 6 fighters. Japanese fighters, there are only 4. So you're always outclassed by equal-tiered aircraft. Oops, try not to slam into the island. And the gameplay that you get with a carrier is a lot more, strategy top-down based kind of junk. Really, it's really frustrating to be in this. See, look, he's trying to get me into a trap here. We're not gonna fall for your crap. You want to fight me? Come and fight me over my battleships here, buddy. Sorry, Kamikaze Yar. You're gonna have to eat that one. So, trying to run carriers is really very intense. It's not like that kind of a stupid. I don't know why the autopilot's turned off, but here we go again. You spend a lot of time in autopilot mode. And it really does take a lot of concentration trying to figure out how best to put together, hits on your targets. So okay, we're gonna get maybe 2-3 hits of torpedoes on that guy, and we did some considerable damage. But look, we're gonna lose our whole fighter group because there's only 4 of them. We're gonna lose 2 fighter groups. Awesome, great. And so playing a Japanese carrier, this is extremely frustrating. Okay, now I'm down to six fighters left, and I just lost most of my torpedo bombers, a couple of my bombers. Yeah, I lost 5 bombers. You can see down here I have 11 total. I got a kill, but it wasn't like on an extremely important target. I've done nothing with my fighters. I've got all of the upgrades you can possibly get for a fighter group. And I don't know why my carrier was only going at quarter speed. I thought I was at full speed. You can see we're getting capped, so now I'm going to form a strike group. So what I like to do is I like to hit everything on one target at one time if I can. So there's either a Farragut or an Ognavoy nearby right now, capturing our base. So I had to pull my fighters back. And they're getting impatient. They want somebody to go strike them. So I like to group them all together, as I was saying, and then I like to go hit somebody. Now, look, this guy is already doing something here to kind of prevent somebody like me from having an effect on him. And so I'll do something like this usually. And hopefully I'll flush the guy out of this smoke cloud or get lucky and hit him. You'd be surprised at how often they just set off the smoke and then just sit still. Can't spot what you can't see. Can't hit what you can't see is what I should have said. And as I hit nothing in there, I can only hope that there's somewhere else. Yeah, CV, move your planes. That sounds like a good idea, buddy. Maybe I'll try something like that. What do you think? There you go. That was a sucky match, but at least I'll be able to load it in about 15 minutes. God, how frustrating these games can be sometimes. Anyways, four hits, four torpedo hits, one bomber hit, one shot down, one ship destroyed, one set on fire, caused some flooding. For 424 points of, or 424 experience. Really didn't do a whole lot in this match. But you do what you can, right? I mean, I can't spot him if the guy isn't firing back at me. And here, look, the Independence shot down 10 of my aircraft in the first strike. Really frustrating to play a Japanese carrier, but I'm going to keep playing it from time to time. Usually I play it until I get my ×2 bonus. I don't know if do you do that kind of thing? Do you play a ship or a ship type that you don't really enjoy much, just to learn what is capable? What is capable? My English good is. I play this so that I can learn the capabilities of carriers. That's purely it for me. It's a learning experience. I enjoy learning, particularly about video games. I mean, come on, it's all entertainment, right? I will probably play another match, and I'll post this one by itself, and maybe I'll have a decent second match, and I can share that as well. I'd like to thank you for joining me on World of Warships. This is Captain Yamo signing off.